Guess who's back? We party and we pray. On spirited Sundays, I said we party and we pray. On spirited Sundays, I said we party and we pray. Okay. On spirited Sundays, I said we party and we pray. On spirited a Sunday. Hey, hold on. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Spirited Sundays. It's your girl, Big Spirit, never the little one. I'm so excited to be back. I'm so excited to just be doing my thing again. And I'm happy to be here with you. This episode, I was really thinking about how to categorize the show. We are officially on podcast networks. We are still on YouTube. And I categorized the show as a personal journal. And the reason I did that is because I'm nothing to look up to. I'm just a woman who is trying to live from her spirit, to follow her dreams, pursue her passions, and share what I learned about life, about living, maintaining my sanity and myself along the way. And hopefully it reaches out and touches somebody and they can relate. Okay, so this is like a diary of a yapper. Okay, I used to get talks too much in school, and now I'm talking on my own talk show, baby. Yes, love that for me. What's up, y'all? How are you doing? Go ahead and say it out loud for me. I know I can't hear it, but I can feel it when you talk back to me. I can feel it. I'm so happy and thankful for the comments that I've already gotten about the show. How I'm feeling today, I'm feeling well rested, okay? You don't even know this, but it's 10 o'clock at night where I'm at, all right? The girl's on a super grind. And so I spent all day in the bed because yesterday was embarrassingly emotional. Like, I'm dramatic, and I'm emotional, I get it. But yesterday, I was crying from sunup to sundown. So today, I gave myself the chance and opportunity to just relax and to rest and to just restore my soul because I needed that. And so if you have been feeling overwhelmed or anxious or whatever you're feeling, sometimes you don't need to push through. I can't always push through, so I decided not to. And I laid in the bed and did whatever I need to do. From the bed, I made some really good food for myself, and that's it. And now I'm here living out my dreams in front of the camera, okay? Wardrobe malfunction, my bad. So, I'm thinking about some cute things to add to the show, so I'm gonna try out some new things with you guys today. So excited about that, but before we do all that, before we get into all that, we got to get into the look, because the girl's gonna give up a look every time. This top I am wearing is from, yup, that's where it's from. Girl, I don't remember, and then I'm not gatekeeping. I literally just don't remember where I got this top from. But I'm gonna have on something black owned. Today's black owned piece of the day are these earrings. These gorgeous, 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 gorgeous earrings are from Fumi. The label, that is a black owned label, I think, out of the UK. They're popping, so check them out. Mwah. Love a glam moment, love a high ponytail. I'm feeling cute, and it took about 3 to 4 different tries to come up with a look that I like today, so I hope you like it. Okay, so now let's get into the mantra of the day. This is the first new segment. I told you guys I'm an actor, right? So I'm thinking, for mantra of the day, let's start playing Hold That Mood. And then we're gonna chant it. Hold that mood. Hold that mood. Hold that mood. It kind of feels like a Family Feud moment, but I'm just gonna pick out of my invisible bowl a mood, a vibe, an accent, and I'm just gonna do that for the mantra of the day, okay? I know I didn't write it down and prepare today, so I'm just going to think of something and use it, and I would love if you guys give me any suggestions in the comments about what kind of mood or accent I should try for mantra of the day, because you guys, I need to act somewhere. If I ain't on nobody's screen, if I'm not doing nothing, I need to still make sure that I am exercising my chops. So today, let's do a Caribbean accent for the mantra of the day. Okay, so today's mantra of the day is be the vibe that you want to attract. You hear me? Be the vibe that you want to attract in your life. You want dope, genuine, vibey people? Then, act dope, genuine, and vibey. And let that come upon ya. And if anybody come into your space and they don't act like that, they don't act like the things that you want to have, cut them off. Okay, that was cute. That was fun. Yes, love that. Today's episode, I'm going to be dropping gems. It's definitely a personal journal episode because I have like 3 different stories I want to tell you guys about, and then we're gonna get into the lessons of the stories. Okay, love that for us. Story number 1. Now, girl, on the last episode I told you that I was going to the Tyler Perry movie premiere, and bitch, it was a real ass movie premiere, y'all. Like, I'm thinking this is some kind of influencer watch party. No, baby. The Tyler Perry was there for his new movie, Divorce in the Black. Megan Good was there. Corey Hardrick was there. All the actors, I think Taylor Parlydore. I was seeing people left and right. I got to walk on a black carpet. Okay, I was like, I got on that carpet and it was just like, I could not believe that was my life on that night. I could not believe that it was real. We watched the movie, and then, girl, we went to the after party, baby. And baby, now it's time to get into the lessons, okay? Number 1, when you are in a space with people that are in the same industry as you, or that you can learn from, and that you can glean something from, I don't want you to act too cool. A lot of people act too cool to introduce themselves, too cool to give somebody their flowers, too cool to be seen, too cool to be enjoying themselves, and that is not what we do around here. Okay, I said, God, I ain't never been in the same room as Tyler Perry. I ain't never been in the same room as all the actors in a movie that I just saw on screen. So you know what I'm gonna do? I am going to meet the room. And that was my challenge of the night. I like to give myself a challenge because I said, I want to be an actor. So these are my peers. These are my folks. I am an actor. I don't want to be an actor. I am an actor. Let me correct myself. So I was in a room full of my peers, and I went to every person that was in that movie and told them, oh my gosh, wow, you killed it. So much fun watching you. Keep going. Wow, love it. So proud of you. Like, great to watch you. But y'all, Mr. Tyler Perry, I was a little nervous to go and meet him. I'm not gonna lie. I saw him, he had a crowd around him, right? And I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna do the crowd thing. I'm not really the type to sit and wait and push through a crowd. But I said, God, I know there will be one window of opportunity. And when it's there, baby, I'ma snatch it. Okay? So I went to the bar, just looking cute, you know, as I do, casual. Laughing with my friends. And I turn around and girl, it's Jonathan Majors right in my face. Like he's talking to somebody, but I'm looking, I'm like, damn, that's Jonathan Majors. But right behind his back was Tyler Perry. And I said, God, I think this is my golden moment. So I let myself sweat a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And then I just walked up to him. I said, hi, my name is Spirit. I had to meet you. You are such an inspiration. The movie was amazing. I'm just so proud and wow. And you know what Tyler Perry said to me? He said, thank you so much. But why you dapping me up like a nigga? And I said, cause I'm from Atlanta. And then he took his little hand and he left and I never saw him again. But girl, let me tell you something. Number one, I feel like we made a connection. I said, Tyler Perry, what makes you think I'm the kind of girl that you can say nigga to? And who you playing with? Because you know I don't dap nobody up. Like, I don't do all that with nobody. So I feel like he was just like, he was joking around with me. I feel like I made a little bit of an impression. And I told him I was from Atlanta because I wanted him to know, baby, I know where you shoot. And if you need Spirit needs you, I could be there with you. And it's so funny because remember on the last episode, if you haven't listened to it, just go on back and play it. On the last episode, I said, I don't care if somebody says ugh to me because at least I showed up. No one has ever said ugh to me in my face. I say that on the show and then literally the next day, Tyler Perry says that to me. And rather than feel embarrassed or ashamed or like, oh my God, what? I was like, wow, I must have made an impression on this person because at least I showed up. At least I went, introduced myself. He's the only person I gave my name to. And that was just such a highlight because on my Spirit Loves Beauty page, the girls keep tagging KJ Smith saying, you look like the girl from Sisters on Tyler Perry. And I'm like, Tyler Perry, is you looking at this? Because you could call me too. So to meet him was just mind-blowing to me. And to meet Megan Good was mind-blowing. I was about to leave the party. And I'm just like, I'm just talking to y'all because y'all like my friends. You know what I'm saying? Y'all my friends. So I'm about to leave the party. I'm tired. And I said, well, girl, you didn't meet Megan Good. And you said you was going to meet everybody. So I went over there. I saw her. She was by herself. And I was able to give her flowers. And she has directed one of my favorite short films ever. And it's called Black Karen. And so I pulled that card out of that pocket like, Megan, already such an inspiration as an actress. But I'm loving you in your producer bag. Because I watched Black Karen like 6 or 7 times and the girl was taken aback. She was shocked that I knew that. And so that's my next point. My next point is to do a little bit of research. If you know you're gonna be in the room with some people, look them up. Do something. And I'm gonna tell you why that's important because I was canoodling with another person too. I'm gonna tell y'all about that. But let me look at the other lessons that I learned. Oh yeah. When I went into that space with those actors and with those people, I walked in confidently like I belonged there. And that is what I want to empower you to do. Every room that you walk into, I don't care if it's with the President of the United States, with somebody that you super admire, somebody that you want to get to know or talk to, I want you to sit there, put your shoulders up, then roll them back. Breathe and say, I belong here. I deserve to be here. That was something that I told myself. I said, these people might be well known, but I'm important too. And having that confidence allowed me to walk up to those people and not be ashamed of my own existence. Stop acting scared to be seen or to exist. And it's not easy. These are things that are muscles. Like, I I need to walk into Walmart like I own that hoe. So that when I walk into a different room, I can walk like I own that hoe. It's not something that you could just turn on. So I want us to practice walking around with confidence anywhere that we are. Because if you are somewhere, you're supposed to be there. And whether it's a space that is uplifting and empowering, or a space where you might be getting some tough lessons from, I want you to always walk confidently, like God placed you on this planet, and God placed you in that room, and you deserve to be in that room as much as anybody else. That's a gem. Another gem that I got from that night. After that night, I'm laying in the bed, right? And I'm just like, wow, I can't believe you did that for me, God. And you know, I love God, okay? I love you some God. So I'm sitting there and I'm just in awe. And I'm like, they know my face. And I couldn't help but think about the young girl in me who has always been dancing and singing. And I used to be in New York on a rooftop and having a TV show, and wasn't nobody there. I was running TV shows on the top of apartment buildings when I was afraid to talk in front of a camera. And if you guys have been around for my YouTube journey, you have seen the unfolding. And so allowing yourself to have a journey, me being like this with y'all right now was not natural to me. It's something that I developed. It's something that I chose to continue to work at. And it is now going to continue to make space for me. And I want to encourage you guys, whatever you want to do, whether you started it now or you started it 20 years ago, continue to allow your journey to make space for you. That was the biggest lesson that I got from the night, is that the difference between me and you and Tyler Perry and Megan Good or whoever else is that when they have ideas, they execute on them. And then when they have another idea, they execute on it again. And then when they have another idea, they execute on it again. So win, lose, or draw, these people keep executing on their idea, executing on their idea, executing on their idea. And now we, the public, the general public, know them for those ideas that they have chosen to execute on. Like, is that not phenomenal? Tyler Perry was talking about his stage play journeys. And so he used to tour the South. It's called the Chitlin Circuit, but he used to tour the South with his plays. We didn't know Tyler Perry may be in California back then, but he didn't stop thinking of an idea, writing a script for it, and giving it to the world. Thinking of an idea, doing the work for it, giving it to the world. And so that's what you and I need to do. If we want to be known as the people that we see ourselves as, if we want to be known as the people that we think about ourselves as at night, we need to start not only having ideas, but putting the action behind the ideas, and then putting those ideas out in the world. I wholeheartedly believe that if we do our part, God, the universe, the creator, source, whoever y'all think about and talk about, is going to meet us where we at. But we are too busy wishing and praying for stuff without doing the work and the execution behind it. So can't nothing meet us where we want to be, because we ain't doing nothing. If I say, God, please make me an actress, God, please make me an actress, but I never went to acting school, I never picked up a camera, I never picked up an acting book, how could I actually say I wanted to be an actress? I'm only talking about it. So I want to make sure that we get out of these ideas of just continuing to talk about stuff, what we gonna do, what we want to do, and instead start being like, you know what? I'm a little bit scared, I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is and just execute on this idea. This Spirited Sundays was an idea. Like I said, I used to be on a rooftop talking to Manhattan like, oh, one day this is gonna be an arena full of people. One day this is gonna be crowded room full of people coming to hear me speak. But for today, this is me just practicing my dream. You right here looking at me, talking to me. I love that for us. Okay. The next story. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I feel like whatever God doing up there, swirling around in a big pot of the stars, I was invited to come and meet the comedian Dion Cole. And I wasn't too familiar with his game. For real. So I hit my father up and I was like, you know Dion Cole? And he was like, hell yeah, that's one of the funniest out there. Top 5, not 5. And so I'm like, let me do some research. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me do some research on him before I go and meet him. Y'all, Dion Cole is my spirit animal. When I saw that man, I said, no, that's a master at work. That is a master at work. And had I went to go and meet him blindly, I would not have been able to appreciate the genius and craftsman and actor that he is. But because I did my research, I was able to go up in there and say, wow, what a pleasure to meet you. You are so inspiring. And I got to make jokes with him. I got to feel comfortable in myself. I don't force conversation with people. But if things come up, then I'll talk. You know what I mean? And so I felt so fortunate to be around him because it was a group of people, but it was him and there was another comedian. And I realized that I'm a comedian. And I was like, God, this is so affirming. Not because being around celebrities is not what's affirming. It's being around people who literally do things similar to what I do. I did not always understand myself in wanting to change voices or needing to act things out. I didn't always understand myself. But getting in the room with a community of people who do that made me feel so much more comfortable and confident, like if they can do it, I can do it too. And that's the gym. Surround yourself with people who are doing the things that you want to do, especially if they're doing it on a higher level than you. Like, get in the community. When I wasn't in acting school, it was hard for me to envision myself as an actor because I wasn't around actors. But when I got around actors, I said, oh, we all do these accents. Oh, we all think about these kind of things. Oh, we all like to just jump into a random character unannounced and just do our thing. And so surrounding yourself with people who are like you and like-minded. I'm not saying leave your friends, but your friends don't have the same dreams as you. It's time for you to go out and meet some new people and get into some new rooms. Challenge yourself. Stretch yourself. That's how you grow. That's how you get some information. That's how you can validate what you want to do. That's how you can say, yes, this is what I want to do, or no, that's really not it for me. That's how you gain new information. Okay? So like, get out there and meet some people. Yes. Get out there and meet some people. And the thing I want to say is, in my Bible study, Eric Thomas has been talking about proximity and not meeting people just to use them, but meet people purposefully. So sometimes we get around people and like, if I could just snatch up everything they got, then I'm gonna be dope. And it's like, that's not what we want to do. We want to have a purpose. We want to get into the mindset of these people. You don't need to imitate what they do. What they do works for them because that's them. What they do is not going to work for you. But being around them can inspire you, having a purpose of saying, I just want to learn from this person in whatever capacity. Then I can take what I learn and apply it to myself. You know what I mean? So don't get around people just trying to, so how you do this? And what's so-and-so number? And what's the secret to that? No, get around them. See how they think about what they do. See how they approach their craft. and you adopt the mindset because your ideas and your creativity and your special way of doing things, that's how it comes. Yeah. You guys, yeah, it's time to move into a new segment. Yeah, I'm a little nervous, but I'm just gonna do it. Yeah, I'm going to let you guys meet. I'm gonna let you guys meet my manager. So this right here is a message from the Office of Upper Management. Hello. I'm the real Big Spirit. Spirit Sariel, the one that you love so much. Guess what? She couldn't be her without me. That's right, baby. I manage her entire situation. And one thing that I can tell is that y'all ain't got no managers out here. So I'm gonna let you know why you need a manager, okay? I'm a part of Spirit's psyche. Yeah, the psyche can be fragmented. Some of us call it our higher selves. That's what she called me. But I call myself the physical manager. There's a book Spirit read maybe 5 years ago, 6 years ago, I don't remember. And it was called The E-Myth Revisited. And it broke down that to be an entrepreneur, you needed to have at least 3 different personas within yourself. Number 1, you have your visionary. Somebody that dreams and creates the big idea, the big pictures. Then number 2, you have your manager, your girl. And that's the person who makes sure that whatever the visionary sees, the manager breaks it down into steps. And then you have your employee or your executor. That's the person who gets the shit done. So me, I'm the manager. And I make sure that Spirit gets her shit done. Like today, Spirit was tired as hell. I still made her go to the gym. And then I made her rest all day so that at 10 p.m. she could have the energy to talk to you. Spirit, if it was up to Spirit would be at home, drinking wine, not doing a damn thing. But see, me, as the manager, she knows she better stay on my good side. Because I don't play that. Let me tell you something. You need a manager in your mind, because if you don't have a manager, you will self-sabotage. You will procrastinate. You will doubt. You will have fear. And you will do and become nothing. So if you don't have a manager, baby, I'll be your manager. I got Spirit on a 6-week plan. Your girl like to go out and party and drink and be hungover and have a good time and laugh and kiki and take pictures and woo woo and ha ha. And guess what I told Spirit? I said, Spirit, baby, hope you enjoyed your summer, because it's the sharp 6 weeks coming up right now. I made her put the bottle down. I said, girl, I ain't paying for this gym membership. And you over here drinking away the results and the progress that we seeing. I ain't gonna let her self-sabotage her way out of the things that she said she wants. And that's what I want for you. This week, I want you to watch and see where every time you say, I probably shouldn't be doing this right now. I don't know about this thing. And then you do it anyways. I want you to see me snatching you up. I want you to see me pulling you up by your coattails and saying, why are we self-sabotaging ourselves? You want to be in 2024 and in 2025 and in 2026 asking for the same thing? No, baby. Over here we grow. And that's the message from management. Get you a manager. Develop a persona. Develop an inner thought life that keeps you on the right track for yourself. Ain't nothing wrong with drinking, but it's a problem when she can't get up and go to the gym. See, a lot of us was used to being parented by our parents, but we don't know how to really parent ourselves. Because Big Spirit, that girl's a free spirit, baby. She's going to do what she wants. But me, I make her tighten up. I make her produce results. And that's what I want for you. Toodles, bitch. Okay. Y'all. No, it's real, y'all. No, for real. I really do have a manager in my head, and I allow that voice to keep me on track. It is not easy, y'all. The world is full of temptation. The world is full of distraction. I wake up, I'm ready to scroll, and the manager in my head be like, pray. I'm ready to listen to that Megan Thee Stallion, shake that music, and the manager be like, Bible study. I still get to do what I want to do. I still get to scroll. I still get to listen to the music I want to listen to. But prioritizing the things that I said I need to do for myself first, that is the manager in me's job. My job is to just make sure that things get done. So many times we write out a to-do list and say all the things we're going to do for today. And then when we don't do them, it makes it hard for us to trust in and believe in ourselves. So I want to encourage you guys to develop a sense of management and leadership in your own life, especially because at work, people tell you what to do. At school, they tell you what to do. Your parents told you what to do. But your life, what you actually want and desire in your life, no one's going to tell you to go and do that because no one else is as invested in that. So you have to be invested in yourself. You have to want what you want for yourself so bad that you are willing to manage and parent and lead yourself and punish yourself. When I'm supposed to do something, like last week, I was supposed to record on Sunday. And I have not smoked in over a year. I just started back maybe last month. Should I even be telling y'all that? I don't know, but we keeping it real, so whatever. I started back and I wanted to make sure that I keep it balanced. But I made the mistake of smoking before I shoot. And that is a cardinal rule in my craft, is that I do not ever show up not as my best self. And so I do not come here high, drunk, tired. I come here as my best. And so when I smoke, my manager, the manager in me, the parent, the leader in me said, we're not gonna be able to shoot, and I'm actually mad at you. Like, I actually had to sit myself down and say, why would you do that? Why would you self-sabotage something that we look forward to, something that's supposed to be moving us forward? I don't appreciate that. And so being able to hold yourself accountable and keep it real with yourself, that's how you get ahead. That's the work, the mindset work that allows you to create who you want to be. Like, you can create yourself. So who you are now is not the person who has your dreams. You have to become the person who has those dreams. And by managing and leading yourself, you are able to do that. You have to be able to hold yourself accountable. Yeah. Yeah. That was just me being like, no, for real. Like, you do have to hold yourself accountable. So I encourage you guys to become your own parents, your own leaders. Some people like gentle parenting. I ain't gonna lie, my manager gets spicy with me. And I remember I've always had this aspect of me before I ever named it, where I would just be like, you wanna be the shit? You wanna get your stuff done? Well, you gotta stop bullshit. You gotta stop doubting yourself. So I used to drill sergeant myself. But it was because I was like so passionate, like, bruh, I want to be something in this world. And so I had to allow a coach, that's a good way to think about it. I had to allow myself to become a coach to myself, to make sure that I implemented the right habits and the right disciplines to help my own damn self. I'm such a rebel. I will set a rule for myself and then break it. And it's like, well, who are you really hurting but yourself? You feel me? Like, it doesn't make sense. And so I've been learning to stop rebelling against nothing. Like, I would just rebel for the sake of rebelling. Like, I just, don't tell me what to do, even when it's me telling me what to do. And it's like, girl, yeah, help yourself. Change that mindset. Everything is not trying to control you. I'm very much against being controlled by anything. Society's rules, men, family members, like anything. But I had to realize that I'm on my team. When I give myself something to do, a plan, a routine, a strategy, an idea, I am on my team, and I had to develop a coach and an accountability partner within myself so that I would get my shit done. And I just think that that would be a great idea for you. I don't know if you have it. It's not crazy to talk to yourself. If, in fact, I believe in being your own best friend. I believe if you ain't got nobody to talk to, you are a whole entire person. So feel free to get in the mirror and say like, yo, what do we need help on? Where are we slacking? And it's definitely a challenge, at least for me, to be real and to be vulnerable and to be honest, where like, yo, you're not doing too hot in this area. And so I want to see different from you. And that was me. I was like partying, having fun. And I'm not like an excessive partier, but I did realize that I was asking myself to go to the gym, but because I would be up partying or drinking or turning up, I wouldn't go to the gym. And then I would feel bad the next day. And I didn't like that. So for the next 6 weeks, I was like, let's put it down for a little bit. Let's see how much we can get done. Let's stick to this routine. I want to get camera ready. Like, I'm on camera now, baby. Looking good now, baby. But it can get better. You can like where you're at and still want to move forward. And so that's something that you can do. You know what I mean? Yeah. I was going to get into a third story, but I like to keep the show. I like to keep a show at like 30, 45 minutes max. So I'll share that story next time. Next week, or next episode, we are going to jump into the series that I was telling you about, the 6 Habits of Growth. And I'm super duper duper excited about that. So thank you guys for being here. I forgot that I like to pray, so I'm going to pray for us before we leave. And today I pray that you have the courage and the confidence to hold your head high. Even if your voice trembles, even if you feel nervous about it, I pray that you hold yourself to a higher standard and treat yourself like someone who deserves to be here, and you approach people like someone who is of value. That's what I pray for you, and that's what I pray for myself too. I pray that we continue to see ourselves in this beautiful light and mold ourselves and lead ourselves and guide ourselves into who we want to be. I pray that you can lean on God. There is never a time when I don't ask for help, okay? And sometimes we got to get the universal spiritual help. It's here for you. I forgot who said it. I forgot who said it. But they said when you say help, it means hello, eternal, loving presence. And I pray that you never forget how loved you are. There is always something in each moment for you to gather. When I had that super emotional day, I screamed out help like 5 times throughout the day. And every time I was given some kind of like a hug or a sign of reassurance, or the problem was solved. And I believe in demanding sometimes. Like, God, I need you to show me that I'm on the right path right now. I have been listening to you and I'm still struggling in this area and I don't know what I'm doing wrong and I need a sign now. And it comes, y'all. And it's going to be a sign that only you can recognize. Okay? And so I want you to trust and have faith that if you are struggling, you don't have to struggle alone. You can reach out to people, or you can just reach out and trust that there will be some form of support or help, or an idea will come to your mind, a name will come to your mind, a thought will come to your mind. And I pray you have the faith and the courage to follow it. Until next week or next episode, I love you. Somebody said I was tone deaf and that shit hurt my feelings, but he might have been on to something, child. So anyways, we party and we pray on Spirited Sundays. Mwah. I love you. Be blessed. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. We on to bigger and better shit every day. Bye.